Albert, for goodness sake, behave yourself.
What's the matter? I just wanted to dance with you.
I know, dear, but don't. Whatever will people think?
I don't give a hoot what people think. I am this evening in a state of euphoria.
State of what, dear?
Euphoria. Well-being.
Oh, that was it, of course.
What was it, of course?
It was in the crossword this morning. I knew I got it wrong. I had the U and the P and the A at the end, and I put Euphemia.
I've just sold my latest book. It's a beautiful evening. But you know, Florence, I feel... I say, Florence.
Yes, dear?
Did you just see that girl?
What girl?
The one that passed us in the Mini.
Oh, well, but you know, I don't know one car from another.
No, not a mini car, a mini skirt.
I mean...
You know, I do think that that's one of the 20th century's most exhilarating achievements, the miniskirt. Oh, you can keep your Jodrell Bank, your Polaris, and your North Sea gas, Florence. Give me the Mini. My only objection is they ought to be a lot minier. Minier still and minier, shall thy skirts be said.
Albert, dear, Albert, have you been drinking?
Of course I've been drinking, so what a shocking memory you've got. We just dropped into the Dove, don't you remember? You had a glass of sherry and I had a pink gin.
Yes, dear, it was a very large pink gin.
I ordered a small pink gin.
I know you ordered a small one, dear, but then I saw you in the mirror, mouthing and making signs at the barmaid.
Now look, Florence, one pink gin, however elephantine,
yes, I
cannot
know,
possibly...
but then you left me alone at the saloon bar with that parrot, and you were away in the public bar for over half an hour.
I thought you got on very well with that parrot.
No, I didn't like it at all.
Well, anyway, the reason I left you was that I noticed one of Her Majesty's swan-uppers through the serving hatch.
Well, Albert, that's no excuse
Now,
for
Florence,
leaving me alone
please.
for so long.
Florence, don't go on. It doesn't suit you. It's not part of your nature. A beautiful evening like this is no occasion to be a wet blanket in the woodpile. I mean, this is London, Florence, 1967, swinging London, young, gay, and God bless my soul.
Albert, really?
It makes me feel very young, Florence.
Obviously, dear.
Doesn't it you?
No, I'm afraid not. I thought we were going home by bus. I've got a dreadful blister on my right heel.
Well, that settles it. Tomorrow morning I shall go to Carnaby Street and get myself a very tight pair of trousers.
Albert, have you been taking those pills?
What pills? Oh, you had me worried for a moment. I see what you mean. Yes, I've been taking my pills for insomnia, if that's what you mean.
Did you take any this evening?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. I took a couple just before we came out.
Dear.
Well, you see, the fact is that Malcolm Muggeridge is on television at 10:30, and I wanted to make sure I'd be asleep by then.
Are you quite sure it's all right to take all those pills and then have all those pink gins?
What do you mean, all those pink gins? For heaven's sake...
No, Albert, listen, please, listen, dear. I've been getting more and more worried about you these last few weeks. I mean, you're not as young as you used to be, dear.
Well, that's an illuminating observation, I must say.
Well, what I mean is, dear, you are no longer a young man. But you will try and behave as though you were. I mean, all that running up and down the towpath before breakfast in those ridiculous khaki shorts your brother brought back from Kuala Lumpur.
I have always enjoyed a run before breakfast.
Well, I know you have, dear, but you don't seem to realise you are getting on. I read an article about it only the other day in Woman's Sphere. It was a warning to elderly people.
Ah, you see, elderly people.
Yes, elderly people like you, dear, about going on holiday and then overdoing things like... like playing medicine ball and swimming out to those rafts. It said that after a certain age, any swimming, especially against a strong current, can very seriously affect the muscles.
Absolute bunkum. As a matter of fact, an athlete's endurance increases as he gets on in years. Now, will you please stop talking as if I had one foot in the grave?
Albert, it is not bunkum. I read it in Woman's Sphere. And it said that after the age of 55, if you swim, the muscles of the heart have the most...
Look, I will not be written off as senile. Not yet, anyway.
Well, you must admit, dear, that you are getting just
a
little bit
all right,
jolly.
let's settle it. Come on, hold this.
Getting warm, dear.
Go on, hold it.
Oh, dear, this sleeve's worn right through. Have to put on one of those leather patches, Albert. Albert!
It's all right. Don't worry, Florence.
You get so difficult, Albert. Albert!
Stop! Mind your balls!
Yes, I'm all right. Swimming. Having a swim. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? You ought to try it sometime. It's quite warm, really. Rather dirty, but quite warm.
I see. Now, boss.
What's the meaning of all this? We can't have this sort of caper, you know, sir.
Oh, what sort of caper?
Or jumping off Hammersmith Bridge, sir.
Why not?
Well, sir, you just can't go around doing things like that just when you feel like it, sir.
Shrink that down and make you feel much, much better. I think you ought to sit down. Sit down.
Just stand back.
Here's a blanket. Mine out now. Put it
Don't
on your
push me.
shoulders.
If you don't mind, stand back.
That is kind of what a nice lady you are. To whom I have the pleasure of...
Meals on wheels. On our way to a knot. Jock, Darby and Jones were in Fulham. Saw the whole thing out of one of my eye. Said to my driver, quick Butch, there's a cup of needed if ever I saw one.
And a very delicious cuppa it is, too.
Would you go a sausage roll? I've 8 dozen in the boot. The DJs will never miss the odd ones.
DJs?
Yes, the Darbys and Jones, you know.
Now, take it easy. Take it easy, old chap. It's going to be all right.
What's going to be? What a filthy habit that is.
I know how you feel. You just feel this is it. I can't go on any longer. Something inside you snaps. Something cracks. Officer, I think I can help this man. If I could take him back to our HQ, fit him out with some decent clothes, give him a hot meal, perhaps our padre could have a word with him.
I don't want to talk to your father. Look there, I went for a swim.
You can't do this sort of thing, you know. Don't you realise there's a regatta on this evening? Are you in charge of this, Constable? Because we can't have this sort of thing, you know. Not on the river, not on regatta night.
Now, look here, the regatta hasn't officially started yet. And anyway, I just went for a swim. There's
All right, sir,
nothing
I'd like you to come along this section with me, sir,
and
and have a word with the sergeant.
Now, wait a minute, officer. Now, look here. The whole thing seems to have suddenly taken on a lunatic element. For a bit of fun, I dived off the bridge and went for a swim, that's all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, surely. Where does the police station enter into things?
Well, sir, you just can't go round doing things like that when you feel like it, sir.
Why not? It's a free country, isn't it?
Look, sir, I must ask you to come along to the police station. There you will be charged with an offence. Very likely several offences.
Oh, what offences?
Ah, well, I'm not sure what they'll be yet, sir. That's why I want to word with the sergeant.
Let me tell you something, officer. If a charge is preferred against me, then no magistrate in his right senses could possibly convict.
We'll see all about that, sir, in due
And I'll
course.
tell you something else. If some old fool of a beak does convict me, then damn the expense, I shall take it to the Court of Appeal.
All right, sir.
Haddock against the Port of London Authority. Port of London Authority against Haddock. Haddock against the Commissioners of Police. The Commissioners of Police against Haddock.
My lord,
These four cases, which by consent are being heard together, arise out of an episode which, with a minimum of common sense, need never have reached even the ear of the magistrate.
We can't hear you both at once.
Well, I claim it is my right to begin, my lord.
I fancy I heard Mr. Haddock's name called first.
It all depends on which appeal was entered first.
Oh, yes, but I've had some experience of Mr. Haddock's legal agility. He's very quick off the mark.
You're appearing in person, are you?
Yes, my lord, I am.
Why?
Well, I suppose Mr. Haddock's answer to that is that every subject of the Queen has a right of audience in Her Majesty's courts.
But the courts of appeal are only concerned with pure points of law.
Yes, but I fancy Mr. Haddock's answer to that one is that he knows a great deal more law than some lawyers.
Perhaps my learned brother would allow Mr. Haddock to speak for himself.
But that's exactly what I'm suggesting he should be allowed to do.
Well, which appeal was entered first?
We're all entered at the same time.